All right, shaggers, let's cut the crap. I'm sick of seeing grapplers still winging it in the gym, doing random workouts, copying shitty CrossFit WODs, or smashing chest and arms every Monday like it's 2007. Stop wasting your time. This video here is going to be the cheat code I wish I had years ago. Kind of like the old jetpack cheat off GTA San Andreas. It's going to be simple, it's going to be clear, and it should be no fluff. This actual blueprint will help you get strong, lean, and dominant on the mat. And no, it's not some new revolutionary new workout or method. It's just stuff that actually works, stuff that has stood the test of time. And you got to have some bollocks to stick to it. I'm going to be honest, most grapplers think they're doing S&C because they lift some weights, but most of the time they're just chasing fatigue, not actually chasing progress. They either train like bodybuilders or just constantly run themselves into the ground and then wonder why they feel like crap on the mat. Training or lifting weights is supposed to support your grappling, not ruin it. And I've done it all myself before. Back when I was playing rugby at a decent level, I was running Chris Geffen's 21-week hardcore trainer workout, and he was doing something daft called DTP. DTP was the dramatic transformation principle, where you did 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 reps on two exercises like chest and back, or quads and hamstrings. So I'll never forget a session. It was like leg extensions and leg curls, doing that. And then I'd go try play rugby and wondered how I ended up injured. I had a torn ACL, MCL meniscus in my right knee and a torn LCL meniscus in my left knee. And I've also torn this left bicep here as well, which you can't really see, but yeah, that's gone. So there has to be a turning point. There was a turning point in my life where you've got to start treating your strength training and conditioning training properly. S&C should not be a punishment. It should just be less fluff and more function. So here, I've just created a nice plug and play system or a grappler's cheat sheet you can use whenever. It's just like I said, it's a plug and play system you can use from white belt all the way up to black belt. I am going to start with a bit of a boring one, but I promise you it's the greatest performance enhancing drug ever, and that is sleep. Here, we want to aim for 7 to 9 hours of sleep. This is the foundation of all recovery, not your fucking massage guns that are better off as a fucking dildo or vibrator. Not your ice baths, it's sleep. If you want some natural TRT, make sure your room is dark, make sure your room is cool, and make sure your room is quiet. Your bedroom should only have two functions, sleep or sex. And if you can, start to sleep and wake up at the same time daily, every day. So if you go to sleep at 10 p.m, try wake up at 6 p.m. and try to do that every day, Monday to Sunday. And if you want a better deep sleep, no screens before bed, at least 60 minutes before bed. One of the best bits of advice I ever got was, we set alarms in the morning to wake up, but set an alarm for bedtime. So let's say you do want to be asleep for around 10 p.m. It starts about 45 minutes before that. So set an alarm to go off at 9:15, and that's when we start doing our shutdown, so we're ready to be in bed for that time. I used to hate that saying, oh, sleep when you're dead. Mate, sleeping, not sleeping, makes me want to be dead. Next up is grappling. If you want to go further, faster, use these tips. Start doing positional rounds rather than just endless ego rounds. Roll with some intention, not just for survival. Go into a round with a goal. I want to make sure I'm getting chest to back or chest to chest mount throughout this whole round, or I want to work on my wrestle ups from bottom half guard, or I want to work on my front headlock defense. Go in there, or it might even be you want to hit a wrestling sequence. You might want to go for like a chop. You might go sasai to chop to a knee tap, or you might go, right, I'm going to go right foot forward, left hand collar tie, right hand elbow tricep grip. I'm looking for the throw by. If the throw by fails, I'll go for the knee tap. If the knee tap fails, I'll go return to the throw by. Go into your rounds with some intention. I would recommend watch grappling, be that instructionals, matches, or record yourself and watch yourself back. Also, tap often, ask questions, and stay humble out this whole process. Thinking mat time alone equals progress is not the right way. It's what you do with that time. Strength conditioning, the edge that most grapplers skip. Here, aim for 2 to 4 sessions a week. That is more than enough. Own the fucking basics. Become world class at the basics. A push, a pull, a squat, a hinge. Some people say don't sprint. I don't think there's anything wrong with sprinting. Get some sprints in, jump, and lift heavy. And then also build some armor. Again, a common mistake I see is people start copying powerlifters or bodybuilders instead of building real athleticism. Nutrition. Eat like a fucking adult. Aim for 2 grams per kilogram of body weight. If you can, for the majority of the time, aim for whole foods over the ultra processed stuff. Hydrate like a professional. 3 to 4 liters a day is normally a good go-to. Or if you want it to be a bit more specific, aim for 1 litre for every 25 kilos of body weight. Start tracking. Just track for a whole year. Even the snacks. Just tracking for a whole year is going to educate you more about nutrition than anything else will. And lastly, use the 90-30, 30-90 method. If you know what it is, you've been following us. If you don't know what it is, do you know what? Comment below and I'll send you it. I'll send you what the 90-30 is. But again, another common mistake I see with this is if you're not measuring, you're just guessing. So start measuring. Supplements, the place where everybody starts. These can be minimal, but can be quite mighty. Just hit the basics. Creatine monohydrate, 5 to 10 grams daily. Vitamin D, even in summer. Get your omega-3 fish oils in. Get a quality omega-3 fish oil. And also use caffeine. Caffeine can be a weapon. Just use it wisely. But don't be taking fancy pills while ignoring sleep, food, and movement. If you don't sleep for 8 hours and don't even do more than 3,000 steps and eat like shit, none of this stuff will matter. It's a fucking waste of time. Lifestyle. How you do one thing is how you do anything. Try walk daily. Just 30 to 60 minutes a day. Lift heavy. Laugh often. I'm super fortunate to have really good fucking friends who I can have a good fucking laugh with. They take the piss out of me. I take the piss out of them. It's one of the best things ever. If you haven't got friends you can have a laugh with or a partner, go find someone. Get a fucking life. Protect your peace and guard your phone time. A really good way of reducing your phone time or becoming aware of your phone time is if you've got an iPhone, I probably like it. If you've got an Android, go jump in the sea. But put a widget on your home screen of your phone usage time. This here will, again, start to make you aware of how much time you're actually on your fucking phone. And just do the basic. Train, think, eat, cover, repeat. There's no point living like a fucking weapon in the gym and living like a car crash outside of it. Stress. Stress is a silent killer and it's not just in your head sometimes. Stress is load. Training is stress. Recovery is what allows progress. So with this, walk, potentially do some breath work, journal. This stuff isn't soft. It's actually pretty smart. And obviously, control what you can and let go of what you can't. You shouldn't mistake constant stimulation for grinding. Rest is part of the work. And make these some daily non-negotiables. These are things that you should always stick to. Get some morning sun and hit a litre of water. Make sure you have 3 meals a day with protein every single meal. Train with fucking intent. Go for a fucking walk outside. 30 minutes phone free a day and 8 hours sleep. Stop trying to overhaul your life with all these little gimmicks without locking down the basics. And when you're just stuck in life, remember this. Bad sleep, just lower the volume, not the effort. Bad day of food, just nail your next meal. No motivation, just go show up, right? And if after 5 minutes you don't want to be there, go back home. You got a bit of brain fog, go for a walk, breathe, relax, start to write. Just remember, one bad day shouldn't equal a bad week. Just reset and don't spiral. Look, I get it. Everyone's chasing shiny shit. New plans, new gear, new apps, but still feel lost. You don't need more complexity. You need clarity and you need consistency. And sometimes accountability. So if you ever are struggling with stuff, just reach out. I'm here to help. I promise you, there is no secrets. There's no secret exercises. There's no secret bullshit combat circuits. There's just proven systems built off years of trial and error and mat time. So if you are serious about getting better on the mat and looking better in a rash guard, then start using this cheat sheet. And always, I appreciate if you drop a comment. Ask me anything. If you want me to break down your program, if you want me to break down your nutrition, comment down below and I will reply to every single comment. And I appreciate when you like it, you subscribe it, but more importantly, actually fucking use it. Be consistent, be a fucking dog, stay sharp, get jacked and grapple.